There's something coming in from an earth sign. I'm literally seeing an earth sign swooping in with information or with clarity. And by the looks of this Four of Swords right here, it's looking like you're waiting for this. So this probably won't come as a shock to a lot of you. You've also got Wheel of Fortune, which is about destiny. Maybe you're waiting for somebody to reach out. Maybe you're waiting for something else, to hear from somebody, for example. Okay. You have the Eight of Swords here. I'm seeing some form of restriction or resistance. There's a resistance around this. That's why you've had to wait for it. You also have Death here and the Hermit underneath that. Okay, I feel like there's been a bit of a dark period. There's been a period of growth. There's been a period of introspection, self-reflection. I'm also getting recovery for some of you. Some of you may have recovered recently from an illness or mental health issues perhaps. And I feel like that's why you've had to wait. It's like the timing wasn't right for this to come in up to now. But I feel like there's something to do with this restriction that's being lifted. Maybe there's a blockage between you and a person, whether that blockage is, I don't know, distance, complications, you know, whatever it may be. Maybe one of you has mental health difficulties, for example. That could maybe be the blockage in itself. And it's almost like waiting for the right time to try again, come back around, receive the clarity, you know. Death is an ending, but it's also a new beginning. Okay. And lastly here we have the Nine of Wands and the King of Wands. Some of you may also be fire signs or have strong fire placements. Spiders may also be quite significant. I know a lot of you aren't going to like this card, but it's more about the message of the picture. So like this spider has taken such a long time to weave its web, to lay its eggs. I feel like that's a reflection of this situation. You've had to do the work. You've had to go through the recovery phase almost. It's important that we try and see the bigger picture rather than like short-term discomfort, short-term difficulties. King of Wands, lastly, that is very much about the bigger picture, the greater goal, the greater perspective. So I know you're probably very anxiously waiting for this, but actually I need you to zoom out a little bit, trust the process, things are happening for a reason. Let's look more towards the greater goal, the greater perspective.